Alright, here we go. I did finally get my Note 4 to work. My Note 4 from Rogers here in Canada. I got it to work. It wasn't pretty. I think you really got to consider if you want to do this or not. But if you've never experienced virtual reality or VR in general, I think it is worth it. For me, it definitely was. But I had to do a lot of things, and I'll leave the steps I did, the specific steps to my device, down in the comments. But it will void your warranty. I can't take any responsibility for, I don't know, you wrecking your device. I didn't, and I did whatever. I have no idea what I was doing. I followed people helped me on the forums. So I'm running this, I guess, this specific ROM. I guess it's a certain blend of the operating system that somebody put together called Dynamic Cat. So if we go to settings here, you can see it looks quite a lot different from what I had before. You have different menus. It's just everything. Maybe it's just it looks different. But when you go in here, so you can still see that it's the N10W8, which is what Rogers has. And then the kernel is a custom kernel. I know the kernel is part of the operating system, or critical part of the operating system. I have no idea what it really is. I just did a bunch of stuff. And then down here you can see Dynamic Cat 4.0 NK4. But the comments, look at the notes of this video, and I'll put the exact steps in there. There's 4 steps. What I first did is I rooted the device with the Rogers operating system on it, or like the Rogers blend, and it's called AutoRoot by Chainfire, I believe. Apparently he's a pretty big deal. He really knows what he's doing. He's done a lot of these. It was really simple. I just used my Windows machine, and then I installed TWRP, or TWRP, I think they call it. And what that does, it's a custom recovery program. So Samsung has a recovery setting, a recovery program themselves, and it works, I guess, but it didn't let me apply any of the custom stuff like Dynamic Cat and the custom kernel. It just said what is it, invalid footer, and a whole DM verification failure or something really strange stuff. So I was stuck on that for quite some time until I did install TWRP, or TWRP, just because I didn't think I needed it, but I did need it. After that, I installed Dynamic Cat, and the links below. And then after that, and after restarting, I read somewhere it shouldn't restart, the device shouldn't boot up. I removed the battery really quickly, probably not the best idea, but that's the only way I knew how to do it. Installed a custom kernel, and it's an AEL kernel, whatever that means, link below. All the links below, like the installing of TWRP, it's actually, it's a YouTube video, so that's kind of handy. The other ones is, the first one with the AutoRoot is a forum post on xdadevelopers.com. The second one is installing TWRP, TWRP, which is a YouTube video. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Installing Dynamic Cat is also really simple, and installing custom kernel is really simple as well. All you gotta do is you gotta put all those files, other than the AutoRoot, or just watch the videos. But for Dynamic Cat and the custom kernel, I just put all the stuff on my compact disc, or whatever it's called, the little SD card in the back, and just installed it directly from there. I did also have Firecat installed on there. It's another custom ROM, and it didn't work for me. Same thing. So I put the phone in the VR, and then it said you need to update your operating system. I said okay, update my operating system. Nothing happened. At some point it told me I'm all done. It's all done. It wasn't done, but it's pretty awesome. A few things that I noticed about them. They are blurry. I have them set to plus as far as I can. I do wear them, so I wear contacts, but they do work with my glasses, kind of stuffed in there. I think it'll hurt over a longer period of time, but it does work. But it's a bit blurry, but whatever. And I'll take off my screen protector too, and it's really important to have your screen clean because you will see all the stuff, like fingerprints and whatnot. It's going to be like a blurry section. Um, but what else did I notice I didn't like? Oh yeah, when you have them on, um, this foam here does let light through. So when you're watching something, like a video or something, you can see light coming in. So I usually just kind of close my blinds. There is not a lot of applications for it, and there is not a lot of movies or content for it at all. There is, it's called the Oculus Cinema, I believe, and it's pretty cool. You can play your own videos. And if you're really into movies, it probably is a pretty, well, it depends. There's two sides to it. If you're really into movies, it's a very immersive experience. It's very antisocial because if you have other people in the room, they just wonder what you're doing. They can't participate at all. So that's one. So it's really immersive, which is good. But on the quality side, it's definitely not high def. Or it might be as as it's defined by numbers, but it's not. My TV on the wall has a crisper picture, and I know you can't compare that. But some people said that they get sick. I don't get sick. I haven't gotten sick. It's really cool though. So, but just know that. So if you're on Rogers, which this phone is, I bought this from Rogers. The SIM was unlocked. I'm not sure if that matters or not. I did pay $50 to Rogers, and they sent me the unlock code to unlock the phone. That was my first attempt actually, because I thought, hey, maybe if I just unlock it, it'll work. That didn't work, and then I went into rooting the phone, installing Twerp, installing Dynamic Cat, and then installing the custom kernel, and then it worked. I was very excited. Good luck. Comment down below, and I'll try to help. I probably won't be of much help, just because I don't really know what I'm doing. But it did work. Merry Christmas, and have a good New Year.